Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia have rich histories, interesting people, and lots of weird nooks and crannies that make a great setting for a story. Panelists discuss their favorite books set in the DMV and the fun and frustrations of setting stories in and around our nation's capital. Welcome back to Morgan's Writing Tips and Writerly Musings with writing tips from the pros and, of course, my own writerly musings. I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. Today I'm here with the DMV in speculative fiction, talking about Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, the D.C. metro area. The panelists for the titular panel at CapClave 2022 were as follows: Rick Barrientos, Jean Marie Ward, Martin Berman-Gorvine, Randee Dawn, and T.C. Weber. So, first off, we talked about what are some of the best places in the DMV, the DC metro area. For Martin Berman-Gorvine, Chincoteague and Assateague. When he was 11, his Philadelphian class took a trip to Wallops Island Museum, and he enjoyed the wild ponies, learning the local legends about the Spanish galleon crash and more. Uh, Hagerstown, the Shadow Oaks community where Randy Dawn was raised, is effectively a soap opera town. Maryland gets so overlooked unless people are dealing with government conspiracies. But writing in Maryland opens things up because readers come in with no expectations. West Baltimore. Ted Weber gets to use his familiarity with the area to add some veritas to his cyberpunk settings. DC's Air and Space Museum, the monuments, Goddard Space Center. It's the most science fiction place. The White City in the Swamp. DC's Library of Congress's Peacock Room with the haunted statues. Alexandria, a DC suburb, is sometimes used as an analogy to Bath, England. See Haunted. And Georgetown, where The Exorcist was filmed. So, some books that feature the DMV include Cory in the House by Disney Books, Lincoln in the Bardo by George Saunders, The Shared Dream. I think they were referencing the one by Kathleen and Goonan, Kindred by Octavia Butler, Bridge to Terabithia is in rural Virginia by Katherine Paterson. Flowers in the Attic by V.C. Andrews. Most of the works by Edgar Allan Poe were at least inspired by his time in Baltimore and Richmond, Virginia. The short story Sideways in Time by Murray Leinster, and Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim by Robert C. O'Brien. So, next up, the panelists talked about some of their pet peeves where the media gets it wrong. Well, there's all the shows where they talk about the 66 and the 95. We don't say the here for the numbered roads, just the Beltway, which is 495 and loops DC. The House of Cards was filmed in Baltimore or Annapolis, but posits it's set in DC. Uh, Many have the characters basically teleport from one location to the other side of the Beltway. And let's not even get started on the X Files. And if you wanted tips from locals, what are the greatest joys and frustrations of living in the DMV? Well, one of the greatest joys is Assateague Barrier Island. It's mostly Maryland, partially Virginia, and it's a very liminal space, both with political borders and water to land at edge boundary. Towns that have come and gone, the whole space. Another joy is Goddard and Wallops Island. It's fun to write suburbia with actual callbacks to real places. And frustrations is that DC is always changing so fast. New roads, construction, etc. So let me know if you are local or familiar with the DC area. What are your pet peeves? What books do you like? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching and tune in again next week for more writing tips, and writerly musings. Bye bye.